welcome back to Jay's Views Daily. I'm back with another video. Now y'all, Monique is speaking out, and this time she's reacting to Oprah bringing up Whitney Houston. And baby, Monique did not like it at all, because according to Monique, when somebody is no longer here to explain, clarify, or defend themselves, certain conversations need to be handled with care. And now Pat Houston has also stepped in, giving more context about what allegedly happened during that 2009 Oprah interview moment involving Whitney. So today we're going to talk about that. Was Oprah just telling a story, or was Monique right when she said it feels unfair to speak on Whitney in a way that Whitney can no longer respond to? Let's get into it. So recently, Oprah made comments about Whitney Houston and a moment connected to her 2009 appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show. The conversation started making noise because Whitney is not here anymore.
She had gone back on the first interview I did with her when we'd gone behind stage, and I asked her about her intention. She was clean. But the day she came to my show then to perform in front of the audience, she was not. And she fell off of the stage. And I knew that if that story got out that she'd fallen off of the stage, that she would be destroyed by that. And so even though the audience was there and the audience had cameras, I begged them not to put those pictures out because it would ruin her life, and they did not.
Monique reacted and basically said she felt like it was unfair. Her point was simple. Whitney Houston is no longer here to give her side, and when someone has passed away, people have to be careful about how they speak on their story.
So you got to play fair, because I will not speak of a person about any conversation, about any incidents, about anything that they cannot say yes or no to. Because when you do that, that becomes unfair to the dead, baby. Because they don't have they can't say, well, yes, that happened or that didn't happen. But I'll just say, brother Jesse Jackson. And it wasn't a bad thing. It was just brother Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, Oprah actually recently talked about Whitney Houston in an interview. Oh, that's why you said, okay, well, there's that. She said that Whitney, kind of passed out and might have alluded to maybe drugs.
Didn't Oprah fall on stage?
I don't know, I ain't seen it.
And we didn't see we didn't see how she tripped, nothing. She just went down. We saw that. We saw her. She was walking and bam. And everybody was like, well, she said the shoes. Okay. Well, what was wrong? So, and as we're laughing about it and making light of it, just for me, how do you speak about someone that can't defend it? That, just in my humble opinion, it takes it different. Because that woman can't say yes or no. And now you just want everybody to take your word because you're the great Oprah Winfrey. And you just take my word that that's what happened. That, I believe, is unfair. I believe that's unfair. And I still love my sister, Oprah Winfrey. Let me be clear about that. People think in correction it means you don't love. It's simply just correction. And I remember Gary Owens said one time, Gary Owens, the white comedian, he said one time, how can Monique say that she love him and then she say this? Because that's called blackness. We know how we do it in our community. And I don't care how many black women you get with or marry, you're not black, so you wouldn't understand.
I stand with Monique. Because Whitney Houston was not just a celebrity. She was somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's friend, and one of the greatest voices the world has ever heard. So when her name is brought up, especially around stories that can be misunderstood, people are going to ask, are we honoring her, or are we reopening old wounds? Now, Pat Houston also stepped into the conversation. Pat, who is Whitney Houston's sister-in-law and was also connected to Whitney's management and legacy, responded and gave more context. According to Pat Houston, Whitney did fall during a sound check, but she made it clear that it was because of the dark stage area and Whitney being unfamiliar with the stage. She also stated that Whitney was not under the influence in that moment, and she pushed back against people attaching that struggle to every part of Whitney's life. So the post reads, from 2009 interview on the Oprah Winfrey Show, Whitney absolutely fell off stage, but it was during a sound check and it was due to the darkness of the area and her unfamiliarity with the stage. She was absolutely not high. This story was picked up by several media outlets. Like many people, she faced personal battles, but it is inaccurate and unfair to attach that struggle to every performance or every chapter of her life. What the studio audience witnessed on stage was the result of discipline, talent, and commitment, not the assumptions others project. Whitney's humanity included triumphs and struggles, but on that day, she showed up as the professional and gifted artist she always worked to be. We owe her the dignity of telling the truth, not repeating myths. And that right there is important, because sometimes when a person has publicly battled something, people start using that battle as the explanation for everything. If they trip, it's because of that. If they miss a note, it's because of that. If they look tired, it's because of that. And Pat basically said no. Not every moment in Whitney's life should be connected to her struggles. She said Whitney deserves dignity, truth, and respect. And baby, that message was loud. Because I don't understand why Oprah felt the need to go on a platform and talk about Whitney like that, especially when she's no longer with us. Something's just ain't right. I don't know. I have no idea. There's no need for Oprah to go viral. Okay, so I don't understand why Miss Winfrey decided to do that to the queen. So now I want to know what y'all think. Was Monique right for speaking up? Was Pat Houston right for clearing it up? And should people stop bringing up Whitney's painful moments when she's no longer here to speak for herself? Drop your thoughts below, because this one is definitely a conversation. Before I end my video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to help this channel grow. Until next time, bye.
Hey y'all, enjoying the barbecue? Yes, looking good, girl. You know it. Pretty girls pray too. Blessings, y'all.